They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
Hey, hi. How's it going, guys? How's it going? How's everyone's weekend going? And because I had another shift today. There we go. Sorry. I had another shift today. Hey, and this was a shift that I thought was gonna have me in games. No, apparently we were still doing water park stuff. And so I ended up getting placed in tubes, actually. And so I'm like, all right, yeah, cool. And I was questioning on why, because the shift started at 9:30. The shift started at 9:30 and was supposed to end until 7:30 at the latest. I'm actually hold on, my stomach is acting a bit weird, so let me go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Something obviously just didn't agree with me. Anyway. Where was I? Right, I thought with how early the shift started, I thought it was gonna be me going back to games. But no, they put me in tubes. So I'm like, why start my shift at 9:30 then? Well, turns out, I think this only happens on weekends, or on Saturday at least. They open the park at 10, and so that explains it. And as for what happened during the day, eh, not much. I mean, the early hours were slow. The early hours were slow as fuck. Because because it started thundering and raining a little bit, so that kind of slowed it down a bit. It was around 1:30ish that things started to pick back up. But so yeah, for like 2 hours, I think I only sold like maybe 8, 9 tubes. Yeah, which would have been my lowest, and then all of a sudden things started picking back up, and now everything was just so hectic that I couldn't stop moving. Anyway, there was that. And, as for things that happen, well, one of the things I wanted to bring up, which this might sound weird, but it's in my head. As I started my shift, I spotted my my team lead walking across the parking lot, and with one of the supervisors, I think. And I wouldn't bring this up, but now I wouldn't bring this up if it weren't for the fact that I noticed that she had her hair down. Usually she had it up in a ponytail, so it kind of caught me off guard. Right, so no, I made sure to comment on that later in the day. Yeah, mostly just to, just compliment it and whatnot, because it did look good on her. I will say. And so, as she was picking up a tube for one of the loungers, as I was handing her the tubes, I just went, "Man, I like the way your hair looks. It looks good on you." And just left it at that. That's it. And at which I told my dad about it, and he just went, and yeah, usually in a workplace like that, that's okay, but and then when you're doing that in a cubicle or office space, probably best you don't do that. Which I guess I can kind of see what he means by that, because it could come off as like harassment and or like creepy. It's that comic meme where it's just like that one guy that goes like hey, you're looking great. And oh, thanks. Hey, so another guy comes up. Hey, you're looking great. HR, please. Yeah, which I could totally see that being it. and the reason why something like that would be a problem. Anyway, hey, there's the sound. Jesus. Anyway, so there was that, and then there was this interaction that I had with a customer that ended up cracking me up because of how because it was pretty funny to me, which was this guy wants to buy 6 tubes. This guy wants to buy 6 tubes from me. Uh, but he pulls out cash, like $60 in cash. And I had to tell him, sir, we only do card here. Or whatever. And his response was, I walked my fat ass all the way down from the lockers to here just to get a few tubes, and you're telling me that I can't use cash. Like, that's just so out of nowhere for me. And then I was like, well, we also do tap pay, like Apple Pay and stuff. And he goes, I don't got Apple shit. And eventually he walks off, probably to get his phone from his locker. He eventually comes back, and he's like, hey, Nick, all right, I want you to guess how many tubes I want to get. I'm like, 6, and he's like, you're a winner. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So yeah, other than that, there wasn't a whole lot that happened today. Because after that, I just got sent home because, for some reason, I don't know what. That all I heard was that my team lead just called me, and then she goes like, okay, once this guy then comes over the tubes. Now, once this guy comes over the tubes, you're being sent home. I'm like, okay. And I had to run it through her again, just to make sure. And she confirmed it. And I was like, all right, I'm just making sure. So, yeah, that's kind of just been my day, honestly. Which is to say, it was all right. Yeah, I forgot about this. Oh shit. Okay. What's this? Confirms a meteor crash took place last night near the community center. Now hold on, I gotta see this shit. Where's the community center? That's a park. That's the town hall. Aha! Holy shit. It's not even worth any money. Why even bother looking for it? Okay. Do these two have work today? Not Steve. But Alex does. Hmm. Okay. Let's have her learn about fitness. There for those 4 hours. Hmm. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Do. Don't worry. Hmm. It's probably gonna sit on that chair again. Yep. Ooh. We're halfway on that 4-hour mark. Here, I'm gonna have him do his hygiene stuff before I let Alex do it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ah. In the zone. Need is ignored. Okay. Steve is lifting weights. Mm-hmm. Mm. What? Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna go use the restroom again. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, I'm back. Something I must have had that. Must have been doing something to my stomach. The weird thing is that if I were to look in this direction, the frame rate is fine. The moment I start looking over here, that's when it starts tanking. But then if I look over here, it's a lot better for some reason. Still not great, but I get over here and the frame rate is more tolerable. Look over this way. Oh, uh. There we go. Okay. Let's see if flushing actually does the clean something up thing. No. Hey Sapphire, how you doing? I was just talking about my work day. Hey, and also finding out a weird thing with my game, which is if I'm looking in this direction, the frame rate is tolerable. But the moment I look in this direction, oh, oh, 2 frames a second. But then I look back here, I'm more in the double digits. I mean, I can kind of guess why. It's because there's a lot more things over here than there are over here. Yeah, like look. This is why I need a better PC. Also, I thought we were supposed to get like a couple cans of like compressed air today. We didn't. We don't. We don't have any. And from what I've heard, or at least I didn't. I didn't hear that we got any. They could do better at optimizing as well. I think they're. I think they are going to be rolling out a new update. I think. I think. But I don't know what's going to be a part of it. Update. Okay. They're gonna be reworking the lighting system. And then that's one thing. Oh, they're actually gonna add assigning bedsides. Yeah, that's cool. Another of the sneakiest peeks from a next patch. Now your side of the bed it may always be free. Yeah, and your pillow, cool. Just like in The Sims 4. That's kind of nice. They're also updating the looks of the babies. He said as one of the things. So, okay, they're adding a couple of things. They're adding a couple things and reworking something else. So that's nice. Okay. So they are going to be reworking some things. I don't know if they're going to optimize it much. Although to be fair, I looked at the specs for the game. I did remember looking at the specs for the game, and I should be able to run this. Because it says that the minimum that it needs is Windows 10. I have Windows 11. Uh, an Intel Core i5 processor. I have an i7, so good on that. 12 gigabytes of RAM. I don't know how many gigabytes I have. A GTX 1060. I have a 3060. Version 11 DirectX, 8 gigabytes of available storage. And it says if your frame rate is low, lower the display resolution and other graphics settings. It said that the best way to run this is Windows 11 Intel Core i5, 16 gigabytes of RAM, RTX 2060, version 11 DirectX, and 8 gigabytes of available space. So, like I said, I should be able to run this. I don't know how many gigabytes of RAM I have. That's the thing. So that's something I'm gonna have to try and figure out. No AI components. Uh, okay, 16 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, so I should be able to run this. Yeah, so I should be able to run this. So I don't know why it's lagging as much. I think the only thing that I can think of is that there's probably just a lot of dust in the laptop. Which, like I said, I need to get a can of compressed air. Which I told my parents about it, and they said and that we only have one, and it's one that my brother has, and from what I've heard, there's not much compressed air in there anyway. So that's why I think this stream is probably going to be just an hour long because there's not going to be much happening. And all you're going to be seeing is like lag, lag, lag. Do. Okay. I kind of wish that we can see what's in here. Kind of funny. Okay. I also can't be this close. Do. Okay. Do. Hmm. Okay. Just gonna delete those. He's got no reason to have them. Por favor. Okay. Keep trying on this until you manage to get it. Why are you sad? Hey! Can you repair that? You got... No, you kind of need to work on your repair skill. Steve, are you good? Hey, chicken fried rice. That's actually a great combo. And that's actually a great meal. Honestly, to me, better fried rice it would have been chicken, shrimp, and steak. Uh, No, don't go to sleep yet. That's not even your bed. I will say, the food looks really good in this game. Okay. I feel like the beds is another thing they should probably fix. How did your exercise level up? You just went to sleep. Okay. Cook yourself a Caesar salad. Cut the TV watch time. You know, I do appreciate the lack of flashiness of the cooking animations in this game compared to The Sims 4. Don't get me wrong, still like The Sims 4, it's just, you know, I like the realism this game has. Also, again, what kind of Caesar salad has meat in it? Burger salad, maybe, but not a Caesar salad. Do. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's add a job rank for her. Yeah, sure. Delete that one. I mean, if anything with that one, it can fail, and then it'll give me a sad emotion card, and then I could just do that one. Okay. 4 times child banned from pool for life. Hold on, I gotta read these other times. Okay. Stella saves child from drowning. Stella saves child from drowning a second time. Yet again, Stella saves the very same child from drowning. Stella awarded medal for saving same child from drowning 4 times. Child banned from pool for life. That's actually kind of funny. That actually feels like an article on The Onion, for some reason. Okay. Alright, he's getting up. Let's also have you use the restroom while you're at it. Because this need is getting a little low. Ooh. Ugh. Alright, Let's see what he does. Okay. He's meditating. Okay. I did say that the stream was probably going to be an hour anyway, so let's just start wrapping it up. He even says it in the title, an hour long of life. Because I could only deal with this lag for so long. Hmm. Let's go for what the hell is this? It says that it's a just chatting stream, but looks like they're in the middle of some nails. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem interesting to me. Let's check this person. I haven't rated out to this person in a while. Oh. Maybe not. The makeup, the makeup that this person is wearing is kind of off-putting to me. Ugh. You know what? Let's go for our dapper Mr. Tom. That man, the game theory host himself. Okay. Let's do a test raid. Alright. Alright. That is going to do it for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow with more, with Sims 4. And then Monday is just going to be more Minecraft. I think on Monday it should be the start of just me working weekends. So that's going to be fun. Alright. anyway, you guys get the idea, so night.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.